What's up, YouTube? Snake Cartel back with another video. Today I actually had to reprimand a underperforming employee, and it was kind of awkward, guys. I had never really done anything like that before. Let me turn this down so this air isn't all in the audio, but yeah, it was kind of an awkward conversation. I wasn't the only one speaking with him because I'm not necessarily his direct manager. I'm the project manager, but I had his direct manager, which is the director of IT, and then I had the manager over her. We all had a conversation with him about being late, or really not even being late, just not being in certain meetings, a lack of responsiveness, just underperforming in general. And it was weird. I've had similar, I haven't had similar issues as of that at work, but I feel like we've all had conversations with managers on, where we can improve. I've always been pretty good at showing professionalism at any job I've had, but it was interesting being on the other side of that for sure. The boy was all dressed up, looking professional, but I think he may be the only person that is younger than me at the job. I'm not quite sure how old he is, but it was he didn't make any excuses. He took it pretty well. But I know he did mention, and he's mentioned this before, so it wasn't something he just made up on the spot for us to make him feel bad for him. But he did mention his mom was going through some severe health issues, the big C. I know YouTube's kind of funny about that word, but you guys know what I mean. So I can kind of understand where he's coming from. It is, and I have dealt with this personally, not necessarily with that particular situation, but just my stuff going on in my own life as far as my own mental health. I know it can definitely affect your work performance. So I know when you got somebody, especially a loved one, they're going through some things, it can definitely make you a lot less motivated to get certain tasks done. I think I've spoke on this before. I know when I was in New Mexico, just to give you a background, guys, I was very depressed because I was just overly isolated. I'm naturally an introvert, but even the most introverted person, you do need a little bit of that human interaction to mentally stimulate you. And it was crazy, guys. I remember because I was doing real bad financially out there too. So there were times where like my hygiene just wasn't like where it should be. I wasn't showering as regular as I should. I wasn't brushing my teeth like I should. It's amazing I don't have any cavities from that. But I definitely feel where he was coming from. And I don't know, maybe he's also feeling a mix of just maybe he doesn't feel like the core. I don't know what he's like in his personal life, like what personal interests he has. He's one of our infrastructure people, and I don't know, maybe he's kind of going through what I'm going through right now, just feeling like the corporate world is just not for him, and maybe he's trying to find his footing, but not really doing the best job at it. I can definitely understand that. I didn't drill him too hard. I was mainly, since I'm not his direct manager, I did provide some points and I did offer some assistance. I was like, hey man, as long as you keep the communication up and your responsiveness, I'm willing to help you if there's any issues I need to know about, anything blocking you. I'm willing to do my best as the project manager. But I really tried to because I know how that feels when you feel like you're being even if they're telling you some real stuff. One day they were just making things up, and he knew we were being real, but nobody ever likes to hear what they're doing wrong. And I'm pretty sure that plus the stuff is going on with his mom, because they were alluding to they're giving him a second chance, but because apparently this has happened multiple times, they because he's been there longer than me, but they of course alluded to terminating him, and nobody wants that. I'm not sure what he has going on, and outside of work, but most people, unfortunately, their job is their only source of income, and I'm trying to change that with my own self. And I'm pretty sure that that on top of the stuff you got going on with your mom, and I can look at him because he's never really on camera like that, but I can look at him and tell that he just looked depressed. And that kind of really made me feel for him. So I knew he wasn't really putting on an act. And he wasn't making any excuses, like I said. But I can always look into a person's eyes, man. Especially if you've gone to been where they've been. I can always tell when somebody's just not doing good in life. And my heart definitely goes out to him. And I feel like this is the side of leadership that nobody speaks about. And they weren't, you know, the other two people, they weren't like really drilling him too hard either. I felt like they could, they came across the right way. They weren't trying to demean him or, you know, dehumanize him at all. But, you know, it was definitely a conversation that had to be had, because at the end of the day, we're working for a company. It's a business. So, you know, businesses, you know, you can't have any emotions in business, as they say. But I'm still human. I know he's still human. And I can tell he was definitely going through some things. So it really just made me reflect. I knew I was going to make a video on this because I like to just document my life in general. It's just things I'm going through on my journey. But it was definitely definitely an interesting experience doing that. But yeah, guys, I'm about to head to this exploration peak up here, because I need to clear my own head. I've been in kind of a mental funk myself lately, today in particular. And I may film some clips of me out here. I don't want to make this too long a video. I just want to give you guys something, just to let you guys know what's going on in the Snake Cartel world. Here we are, the infamous exploration peak. I've shown this in other videos. It's one of my favorite parks. I actually felt like going somewhere different. I may do that, depending on how busy it is up here. This is one of the busier parks, and I can understand why they got that, you know, that cool mountain trail, and you know, there's a lot of stuff there for the kids if you guys have any children. So I can understand why parents. I'm sure it's a popular spot to go to after school. But about to get some exercise in, and I'm going to the gym later. Curious though, guys, how's you guys' day going so far, or week, I should say? It's currently Thursday, so I'm filming this, but this will probably be out on Friday. I am ready to get paid. That's always a mood lifter, but I don't know. I'm debating on if I want to go to LA this weekend and do some filming. This is the week of Memorial Day, so I do have that day, that Monday off. So I am going to the beach with my girl on Monday, so I probably won't. But we're still debating on if her mom and her man, or I don't know what to call him. Her man is not her man, or baby daddy, or whatever. They kind of on and off, but they're talking about like if she goes, like they want to bring him with us, and he could drive. And I like driving, guys, but I'm not opposed to it, because every time we've gone to California, I always drive, and it would definitely save me a lot on gas, guys. I know you guys, the prices are high nationwide, so I don't care where you at. In North Carolina, Vegas, California, the prices are high. So that'll definitely ease me up on the day. That's another reason why I'm just debating if I want to go to on Saturday, because like if I already plan to go Monday, I don't really see what the point is. I probably won't. Got to make that smart financial decision. But my bad guy, had to lock in, had to cut this turn. Oh my God, it's super busy. Had a feeling it'd be like this. It's like, hopefully I can find a park. But I may cut the video here, guys. I'll see how I feel, but if not, I'll still add in a closing clip just to end the video off right. I don't even know if I'm gonna walk up the mountain. I don't really feel in the mood to do all that. I just want to walk the track a little bit, get a little bit of movement in. So I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys. So quick update. There were literally no parks. So I'm about to go to the Mountain Edge Regional Park real quick and get some laps in. But yeah, I guess I'll get a little bit of footage of me driving over there, hitting Blue Diamond Road, man. But yeah, that was a bummer, man. But I don't know, I kind of wanted to go somewhere different anyway, so I'm not too mad. I think you can park over there, guys. I see cars parked. I mean, because I know there's a trail right there too. But I guess that's good to know for next time. But I don't know if I really want to do that. We about to hit the Mountain Edge, guys. Woo! That always made me feel better, man. Yeah. Yeah, guys, you know I had to get that in, man. No, I had to get it in. But yeah, we about to head to Mountain's Edge. I don't know. I don't think I would get any close, because it's not really that nice of a park. It's cool because it's close. It's actually, it's not that much further than I mean not that much closer than Exploration Peak from my crib. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend and a great Memorial Day. Snake Cartel out. Okay, guys, I lied. I did want to add a little bit of park footage in here because it's a beautiful day. There's not really anybody in here. Usually there's like a bunch of kids out, but I did see, like, when I passed by one of the schools nearby, it was a lot of cars there. And my girl, her brother is currently, he just graduated middle school today. So I'm pretty sure they may be on the same schedule out here, and that may be why it's pretty empty. I'll give you guys a little clip of what it looks like out here. Yeah, that's the open field. A lot of little trails. I've gone down that little trail down there. Nice little nature path. I'm an introvert guy, so I like to be to myself, so it's perfect for me. But right now it's perfect as is because there's really nobody out. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick park view. All right, Snake Cartel out for reals this time. Like, comment, and hype the video, guys, and subscribe. Peace. All right, y'all, I lied again. I had to have this clip of this hand over here. We gonna get a little full 360 view. Great B-roll. That's dope, man. I love little statues like this. A lot of creativity. I didn't even know they had this. I've been here a few times, but I had to capture this. Really dope statue. All right, y'all. Snake Cartel out.